Hi, I'm Patty Landers of the Oklahoma Information and Education Project. And in today's cooking class, we're going to talk about how to make your own baby food. There are many reasons that a person might want to make food for their baby. First of all, it's very easy. All you really need are a blender, a pan to cook your baby food in, and some ice cube trays to freeze it in. It's very convenient because you don't have to keep going to the store. You can cook for baby the same foods that you're going to eat. It's also very nutritious. You know exactly what's going into your baby food, and you don't want to add things like sugar or salt because baby does not need those. They actually have more taste buds in their mouths than we do. So even if it tastes a little bland to you, baby will like it. It is also very much more economical. For example, if we purchase baby food, it will be about 50 cents a serving, whereas if we make it ourselves, it will be less than 20. So now that I've told you the reasons for making your own baby food, let's talk about the steps that we want to do it. The first rule of cooking for baby is ABC, and that stands for always be clean. It's important anytime we're in the kitchen, but especially when we're going to be making food for a little one. So the first thing that I'm going to do is wash my hands. And then if you want to make cleanup easier, you can put down a piece of wax paper. Now I'm going to first start by cleaning my carrot. And in order to do that, it's best to have a vegetable brush. Now it actually is not necessary to peel the carrot if you have scrubbed it really well. You can if you want to, but it's not necessary. So we want to chop our carrots, and they don't need to be really small, just kind of roughly chop the carrots. If I don't peel it, I am going to take that little end piece off. And then I'm just going to put them in a pan that has a little water in it. It's going to cover the bottom of the pan. Another good reason for using that wax paper, it makes it really easy to get the carrots in the pan. And now I'm going to cook the carrots. We want to let the carrots cook until they're nice and tender. Now that my carrots have cooked and they're nice and tender, I'm ready to make them into baby food. This is just a standard blender. You can purchase these at a discount store from anywhere from, I've seen them for $13, $14, or you could even spend up to $50 if you wanted to. And again, we want to be sure that all of our equipment is very clean. So I have washed this blender, and every time you use the blender, you want to be sure to take it apart and clean that very well. Now that my blender is clean and my carrots are cooked, I'm just going to spoon them in to my blender. This is about a pound of carrots. You can also use the little baby carrots that you don't even have to peel. They're ready to go. And I put just a little bit of the cooking liquid of the water in there, and I'm going to try blending it. And if it needs more water, then I'm going to add that. So get ready for a really loud noise here. That was less than 30 seconds that it took to blend up my carrots, and they look just about perfect. So now I'm going to take an ice cube tray, and you can purchase these at a dollar store or a discount store. They're about 50 cents each. And I'm just going to pour the carrots into the tray. And my pound of carrots is gonna, whoops, be careful about shaking it because it will get all over you. So then I'm gonna just put my carrots into the freezer. Here are the frozen carrots, and now I'm gonna take them back into the kitchen and show you the easiest way to store it after it's frozen. If you have put the ice cube tray with your frozen baby food into a plastic bag already, this happens to be a big 2-gallon one, you can just knock them out of there, or you can put them in a smaller bag if you don't want it. I'm going to try to get all of the air out of here. You get less freezer burn if you remove the air from the foods. And then I'm going to label it with today's dates and what it is. And I'm going to put a use by date on it. And these are very good in the freezer. They're perfectly safe for 3 months. So I'm just going to add 3 to this month and put that date on there. And then I can put it back into the freezer, and whenever I want baby to have carrots, I'm just going to go and I'm going to take out 1 or 2 or however many cubes I think the baby will eat. Now, it takes about 4 cubes to equal this size. If you use one of the smaller jars, it's about 2.5 cubes. And so each little cube of baby food that we make is going to cost less than a dime. Depending, of course, on what you use. Carrots, less than a dime. So I would encourage you to try making your own baby food at home. You can defrost this in the microwave. Just be sure that the temperature is not too hot before you give it to baby. And so let's recap, and let's say again that the rules for making baby food are ABC, which stands for always be clean. And we like making our own baby food because, as you can see, it's very easy, it's convenient, it's nutritious, and it is very economical. Another great thing is I could make kinds of baby foods that I can't buy, like mustard greens, which we happen to like, or turnip greens. You can't buy those in the store. So thank you for watching our video from the Oklahoma Nutrition, Information, and Education Project.